What's up, everybody? It's Philip Randolph and it's 10 Minutes to Vent. And today we're going to be talking about a controversial subject like we always do, slash funny subject. But anybody and everybody can definitely participate in this particular topic. And today we're going to be talking about which smells the worst: blunt breath, black and mild breath, cigarette breath, or coffee breath. Which of the following is the most tolerable out of the options, right? I would say coffee breath. Coffee definitely is an acquired taste. Everybody doesn't like coffee. Some people do. It's a lot of people addicted to coffee. But yeah, coffee breath would be the most tolerable to me if it's not mixed with anything. If it's not mixed with cigarettes, if it's not mixed with blunts, if it's not mixed with black and milds. Okay? I feel like that's the most tolerable smell out of all the options. Cigarettes smells bad. Cigarette breath smells bad, right? Blunt breath smells even worse. Black and mild breath smells totally terrible. So, like I said, you have to pick your vice, you pick your poison, or you just leave them all alone. My dad had told me something about, this is a long time ago. I was 21, so about 15, no, longer than 15 years ago. I'll say about 15, 16 years ago. And he was just picking me up from Sand Hills Community College. I didn't have a car at the time, so my dad would pick me up every single day that I had class. I had class Monday through Friday, so he picked me up. And at this point in time in my life, I was smoking heavily. I was smoking black and milds. I was smoking cigarettes. I was smoking blunts. Like, I was always smoking, so my mouth was like a furnace. Now, I thought I was doing good because I made sure that I always kept mints. I always kept some mouthwash. I kept oil and everything. But what I didn't realize what I was doing at the time, I was just masking the smell. I was just masking the smell. I wasn't doing anything to get rid of the smell. I was just masking it. So I was just covering it for a little bit. And after that smell went away, right, it started to smell again. Now, my dad picked me up. I come in the car. Hey, Dad, how you doing? I'm talking to him and everything. A lot of breathy words to him. He said, Randolph, I'm just going to be honest with you. Your breath smell like shit. I said, dang. So immediately I just started talking towards the window and didn't say anything. Like, I didn't really realize it. And I'm sorry I had to say that, but guys, a lot of you individuals who smoke cigarettes, who smoke black and milds and blunts, and then go ahead and drink coffee with that, your breath smells terrible. So my thing is, I have a solution for that. If you want to become a clean smoker, right, you have one or two options. You're going to have to really target on your hygiene or stop altogether. Now, me, I just stopped altogether. All right, I stopped altogether, cold turkeyed it out. And yes, it was tough, but it can be done. All right. If you're not trying to cold turkey it out, you're not trying to hear none of what I just said, right? You're going to have to do better with your hygiene. So the way you get better with your hygiene, whenever you're dealing with toxic smells like that, you're going to have to do a great job brushing your teeth. Always have a toothbrush in your possession. Always have a toothbrush on the go. You're going to need a tongue scraper, right? And you're also going to need mouthwash. That's going to clean the smoke smell, the coffee smell off your breath, off your tongue. Your tongue is a muscle and it carries all those fumes, okay? All right. The third thing you're going to need in your possession is some gum or some mints. And now on TikTok, they have something where some oil spray where you can spray in your mouth and it's supposed to last long. I don't know. I haven't used it. What I've been using now is just toothpaste, tongue scraper, water, and not smoking. You'll be surprised how great your breath smells whenever you just stop smoking altogether. Guys, I'm telling you, this is the true way to go. But if you still must smoke, you still want to participate in coffee drinking, which is nothing wrong with that, just take what I just said into consideration, all right? Blunt breath smells absolutely terrible as well. It smells like the crack of your butt. I'm just going to be all the way transparent with you. It does. It smells bad. And the reason why I know this because I cut so many different people's heads, okay? Like, I have different clients. And I'm not going to say it's 50-50 because it's not 50-50. A large majority of my clients are non-smokers. And I believe the reason why is because of my lifestyle and my habits, my bad habits change. When I was smoking, right, I would say 90% of my clients were smokers, right? So what you do as a person definitely rubs off in ways you would never expect with other people that you do dealings with, okay? And the people who connect with your business and connect with your lifestyle, all of that coincides. Coffee, like I said before, is the most tolerable smell. Coffee breath is the most tolerable smell. It really doesn't smell that bad unless it's mixed with other toxins like cigarettes, blunts, Black and Milds, so forth and so on, all right? Guys, this is something that we all can learn from. This is something that you can stop if you really want to stop, okay? But you got to want it deep within, all right? Guys, nobody wants bad breath. Nobody wants to be labeled, oh, his breath smells. Oh, her breath smells. This is something that you can stop. You have control over. That's why when I notice, especially with myself, a large majority of the time before I met my BM, about 4 individuals, right? They were smokers. People were smokers. And I didn't really realize it. And I apologize to all of the women that I was dealing with while I was smoking. And if my breath smelled totally terrible, I apologize. Now, I did my job. I thought I was doing my due diligence when I was brushing my teeth, brushing my tongue and everything. But if you had to enter that stank, I apologize because I know I was definitely kissing women and stuff like that. Like I said, guys, you can smoke all you want to. You can do all that. Mints are not going to mask the odor, right? And if it does mask it, it's not going to do it for long. So the best way to get rid of that smell is to go over and beyond with your hygiene, right? Or just to stop smoking altogether. Stop drinking coffee altogether, all right? But if you don't want to do that, the options that I just finished giving you with hygiene is the way to go. Like I said, there's no right or wrong answer. Leave them in the comment section below. I love when you engage with me. Until the next conversation, guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe so you can stay notified. And I'm out.